Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another review video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Redragon EISA MAX K686. I think that's how you pronounce it at least. This is now my second Redragon mechanical keyboard review. I previously reviewed the Redragon Dharma Pro K556, and I'll put the link to that video down in the description below in case you'd like to check it out. But right off the bat, I'll tell you that this EISA MAX keyboard is quite different from the Dharma Pro, and maybe I'll do a comparison video in the future. But for today, I'll just be focusing on the EISA MAX, or EISA MAX, however you say it. So anyways, here's the unboxing. The packaging seems pretty nice, and inside the box we'll see that we get, of course, the keyboard itself, a sticker sheet, an instruction manual, a USB-C to USB-A cable, a box with 4 spare mechanical gaming switches, and a tool to remove the keycaps and switches, meaning that yes, this is a hot swappable keyboard. By the way, I'll have the purchase link for the keyboard down in the description below in case you'd like to check that out. It goes for $69.99. When we take a look at the K686, we'll see some pretty cool design elements that we don't always see on keyboards, such as the rounded edges and cool color scheme, along with large-sized font, which I feel gives the keyboard a playful vibe. The EISA MAX is a 96% keyboard and features a tactical 98 keys. The lighter colored keys have black text over them, and the dark colored keys have green text over them. I also like how the top plate of the keyboard is a different color from the bottom. The RGB lights are cool too because they kind of just backlight the keys, and the keys are not transparent at all. I also like the rounded shape of the PBT keycaps. I think that's really cool as well. It kind of reminds me of those old school typewriters with the round keys. The other thing that immediately grabbed my attention was the knob in the top right of the keyboard. This knob is for adjusting your computer's volume, and if you push the knob like a button, it will mute your computer, which I love because I see it as design meeting function. We have essentially 3 buttons being replaced by a knob, and it also gives us that classic feeling of turning the volume knob on a stereo. When it comes to the nitty-gritty, you have 3 ways of connecting to your Mac or PC. 1, you can plug directly into your computer with the included USB cable. 2, you can connect via Bluetooth. And 3, you can connect with the wireless 2.4G USB receiver. Typically, I prefer to connect via Bluetooth because it frees up my USB ports. If you take a look at the left side of the keyboard, this is where you will connect the USB cable or select the connection of your choice and select whether you are using a Mac or Windows computer. And just an FYI, I'm guessing that the Mac and Windows switch probably just applies to some specific keyboard shortcuts, because I have actually used the keyboard with my Mac with the switch under Windows, and the keyboard still worked perfectly fine. The USB-C port on the side of the keyboard will also be used for charging the keyboard. The EISA MAX has a 4000 mAh battery. If we take a look at the bottom of the keyboard, we'll see that there are some rubber pads on the bottom, and you can use the keyboard with it placed flat on your desk, or if you would like the keyboard to sit at an angle, there are some feet that you can fold out. If you would like just a slight angle, you can fold out the smaller set of feet. Or if you would like a steeper angle, you can fold out the larger feet. Now going back to the RGB lights, you can change the pattern of the RGB lights to your liking by holding the FN button and pressing the INS button. You can also increase or decrease the brightness of the RGB lights by holding the FN button and clicking either up or down. If you decrease the brightness all the way, the lights will just turn off. Now let's do a sound test. I'm going to mic up the keyboard so you can get a good idea of how it sounds. The keyboard seems to have a very creamy sound, and it doesn't seem to be as loud as some other mechanical keyboards, including the Dharma Pro that I reviewed last time. And I really like how the EISA MAX sounds. When I was looking at the webpage of the EISA MAX on the Redragon website, I saw they actually have some really nice images showing how the switches and keyboard are constructed. I imagine this construction probably contributes a lot to how the keyboard sounds. And you may have even noticed that you don't really get that hollow sound from the keys that you may get from other mechanical keyboards. The construction and build quality just seems really solid. When it comes to my final review of the Redragon EISA MAX, I think it's a great keyboard for a great price, and I would have no problem recommending this keyboard if you are in the market for a mechanical keyboard. I think mostly I really love how the keyboard looks. The design kind of reminds me me of a sneaker, I don't know why, but I just think it looks really cool. I also love how the keys sound and how they feel when you're typing on them. This is my first creamy sounding keyboard and I really like it. But as usual, I would love to know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about the Redragon EISA MAX down in the comments below. Once again, I will have the purchase link down in the description below in case you'd like to check that out. And as usual, if you did like this video or if it helped you out, I'd really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. That would help me out so much. If you would like to see more of my review videos in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll go ahead and put my handle right here, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.